Hey guys, Josh Findlay here. I'm here with Sandy Pandolfi from Haventree Bank. How are you doing, Sandy?
Good, thank you. Thanks for asking. Very well. Crazy times, but very good. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming on. I know we have a bunch of investors and clients who are always curious about different financing solutions, and we love working with you guys at Haventree Bank. And one of the things we like working with you guys for is because you guys are very flexible in regards to your products, and you offer some great products. I know you guys have just rolled out a few different solutions for your clients, and I thought we'd get you on here to talk about those.
Perfect. Yeah. One of the biggest products that we're really getting a lot of inquiries on right now is our second mortgage program. It's a great product because it allows the broker to help the client not break their first mortgage. Our second mortgage product allows you to go behind your first mortgage up to 80% as long as it's an owner occupied property. Our rates start as little as 6.99%. We will go behind any major financial institution as long as it's not a private or a MIC. And what we do is we match the term of the first mortgage. So that way, when both of them come up for renewal, you can pay them out all at once. As I said, our rates start at 6.99, 1% lender fee, and we'll still pay the commission on this deal. And it's going to really help clients now in COVID-19 where, if they're looking for some quick equity takeout on their property, this is the best product to use.
Yeah, it's great that you guys actually go to the term of the first mortgage because it'll stop the clients from having to pay out
Absolutely.
that fee at the end if they
Yes,
wanted to
absolutely.
refinance.
And if we go up to 80% on owner occupied, and we can even cap the fee into the mortgage as long as the loan to value is not over 80%. So that'll help a lot of clients out as well. The minimum you can apply for is $50,000. And we don't have any bona fide sale clauses, so you can pay that out at any time. And so that's a great product to use.
That is great. I know that you guys also have some great products in regards to the rental portfolio. You want to explain a little bit about your 85% and 100% rental offsets?
Yes, absolutely. So we have two rental programs. One is called the RPM 85, and that allows you to have four properties. That includes your owner occupied home. And the offset we use is quite large, is 85% rental offset. So if you're on Filogix or you're submitting the deal to us, you would choose option 2. It gives you two options: add to income or reduce the rental income. And you would choose the reduce, which really helps the ratios a lot. So it's a great approach. Will require an appraisal with market rents or a letter of opinion with comparables from a real estate agent. And it's a great product to have. The other one we have is RPM 100, and this product is amazing because it allows you to basically have up to 11 properties under this program. As long as the rental property, so the subject rental, has a positive cash flow and it DCRs over 1.0, we can basically eliminate all the other rental properties like a wash. So the only documentation we would require is the rental subject and the owner occupied information.
Yeah, that's great. We actually made a video a few weeks ago about that specific product, and we had quite a few people reach out and were interested in the product specifically because not a whole lot of people know that that's even available. And the 85 and 100% offset, just for our viewers who don't know, most AAA lenders take a look at 50% rental
Yes,
offset,
yes,
and sometimes that can really cause an issue with your GDS TDS ratios. So there are
absolutely.
options available to be able to make sure that your purchase or refinance does work.
Absolutely.
And some really other cool things that you guys do in regards to underwriting is your child tax credit and your contributory income. You want to touch on those?
Yes, so we do accept child tax credit up to the age of 18 years old. That'll help with your ratios for sure. The other thing we do actually use, which a lot of lenders don't, is contributory income. And the way it works is if you have a file you're working on and you can't quite make the numbers work, if they have an immediate family member that lives in the property, we can use 50% of their income. And what we do is we pull a credit bureau just to make sure that their credit is decent. They do not have to go on title, but we use 50% of their income and add it to be used towards the debt servicing. So again, it is immediate family only. If it's a husband, a boyfriend, we don't consider those immediate family members. They would have to go on title. But if you have a child that's over the age of 18 that's working, a parent that lives with you, we would definitely look at their income to service the deal.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know you guys are doing quite a few things. You guys have changed your business model. You changed some of the products you guys have put to market specifically for this this situation. You want to explain a little bit of what you're doing for frontline care workers and first responders?
Absolutely, absolutely. One thing that's great is for frontliners, we wanted to say thank you, and we wanted to basically show our appreciation. So any deal that comes in, and if they are a frontliner, we are waiving our 1% lender fee. So that's quite helpful. So any frontliner, for example, anybody that works at a hospital, police is involved as well, firefighters, paramedics, PSWs, we are waiving the 1% fee to say thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah, especially for the people who are out there on the front lines putting in the work while we're all at home right now. It's really great to see that that given out in the industry right now. I know that you guys had also changed a few of your processes, such as property valuations, virtual online applications, and signatures.
Yep. We are accepting e-signatures. We're trying to make it easier for the deal basically to get done. So even with appraisals, it's going to depend on the criteria of your deal, but we have an AVM model. So if your deal fits our AVM model, we can use that. We can do a drive-by if it fits the criteria of your file. So we're trying to work with the borrower and the broker to see what best fits for your product. So we are definitely taking a look at different ways to accept your deal.
That's awesome. There are a few other, well, a bunch of other benefits, but some we wanted to touch on today. You want to go through maybe some of the benefits of working with Haventree Bank in regards to the FICO score, mortgage arrears?
Absolutely, for sure, yeah. So at Haventree Bank, if you have confirmable income, we don't require a minimum FICO score, zero, nada. If your client doesn't even have credit, what we'll take is, you know, your first mortgage into consideration. So if you've paid them well, we'll require that as proof. If your client is BFS, we do require a minimum FICO score of 550 for stated income. If it's not stated income and their beacon is below 550, then we will take a look at the deal, but as long as it's confirmable income, T1 general, NOA, that sort of way. So there is ways to entertain the file if the client is BFS with a low beacon score. Another cool thing that we do is we do entertain files for bankrupts, and not only one-time bankrupt, but double-time bankruptcies. We will take a look at those files. All they have to be is discharged 1 day for us to entertain the deal. So that's fantastic. Gives those clients hope and opportunity for us to, you know, refinance their home. Mortgage arrears is a big one. So if you pull a credit bureau and they've had past mortgage arrears, even foreclosures, as long as there was no loss to the other lender, we will definitely take a look at those deals. We would like the mortgages to be up to date now before we pay them out. But if there's a good story behind it, a good mitigant, something happened, we'll definitely entertain those files. And last but definitely not least, we even entertain clients that have been previously on consumer proposal or are currently involved in a consumer proposal. We will leave them open if we need to leave them open, as long as the payment is being paid and it services in the deal. We have no problem keeping the consumer proposal open.
Yeah, you know, I find that that a lot of people or a lot of clients who are out there who are dealing with consumer proposals and past bankruptcies, some people or some brokers have told them basically that they don't have really any options available to them, and it's important for them to know and for us to educate them that there are options available, and you know that there were some tough times and maybe mistakes were made financially, but there are steps and processes available to them to be able to take that next step and get them into traditional finance again. And you guys do offer those products, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and the last thing I just want to touch, that with every mortgage, when you fund a deal, we also offer a home warranty program. So if clients, you know, put all their money towards the down payment of their home, and then something happens in the property, central air breaks down, anything that's eligible under our program, we have a program in place that they can call the number and only pay the $50 upfront consultation fee, and Haventree takes care of up to $10,000 to repair those systems. And that's for the term of the mortgage. So that's free as long as you close the mortgage with us. We do offer that, and it's a great benefit to the client.
Yeah, I like to explain about what we do as basically architects molding somebody's story and to try to finding a solution, and that's exactly what you guys do. Is you guys are basically like, tell us the client's story and we can find a solution for it, and that's really important for most borrowers to know, because not everybody fits in that AAA box. Not everybody
Right.
has squeaky clean credit and has never missed a payment, or it doesn't have 11 houses. There's always
That's
solutions for these clients, so it's important for them to know that you guys are out there and solutions like you guys are out there. So I really appreciate you coming on today and taking
Thank you.
the time to chat.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Take care.
Take care.